my shit.
Oh, yeah, see.
Stand by.
Right here.
Guard left. Hostile.
Good.
Not cheating.
I don't.
What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about a classic Modern Warfare weapon that I've been seeing more of, whether it's streamers, seeing it on bodies of people I kill, talking about it with people I play with, and that gun that's kind of researched is the M4A1. The M4A1 has never been bad in Warzone. In fact, early on in Warzone, it was one of the main weapons to use back in like Season 1 of Modern Warfare Warzone, Season 2, whatever it was. Around then, it was like the AR to use. I know it was one of the favorites for a long time, and it's never truly been bad. The problem is, it's just not good compared to what weapons we have now. It's still perfectly fine. It's got almost no recoil at all. It still has an okay time to kill. The unfortunate part is it requires headshots, and yes, it has no recoil, but it doesn't really kill much faster than other guns with no recoil from the Cold War guns, and those guns have better movement, a little better ADS, and are just better overall guns in terms of all-arounders. The M4A1 can still compete, but it's going to lose out to some of those guns just because you can move better than people using the M4A1. And then, like, the AMAX, if you want to go Modern Warfare, kills faster. The SCAR kills faster. Some of the LMGs kill faster. And then you also have the EM2, the XM4, the AK-40, the Cold War AK-47 that are all killing faster. And while those have more recoil than the M4A1, they do kill faster and they don't require as many headshots. And so it does kind of put the M4A1 in this place where it's very usable, but it's not anything really that special. Its TTK is pretty low, or pretty long compared to a lot of the other ones, and it ranks pretty low. So unfortunately, this gun isn't great, and if I was going to go back to a Modern Warfare gun, I'd probably go to the AMAX. Yes, the M4A1 has a lot less recoil than the AMAX, because the AMAX has some and the M4A1 has like none. But the AMAX kills way faster still than the M4A1. But the M4A1 is still a good option if you just kind of want to go throwback. Really quick, we can jump over to JGod's spreadsheet, we'll look at the numbers, and then we'll come back here and just remind you of the old classic loadout for the M4A1. Okay, and you can see above my camera here, we have the M4A1 and its TTK numbers from JGod. And up close, it's still decent up close, actually. If you have to hit 5 headshots, and it's 7 shots to kill to get the best TTK up close, 445. So it can still be a decent sniper support. If you just mix in 3 headshots, it's 519, which is competitive up close. It's not going to blow anything away, but compared to some of the arrows, it is competitive, and there is definitely SMG-style builds for the M4A1 that I know people like to use. Long range, we're looking at 29 plus meters, which is going to be where you use this a lot. You know, you'll probably use this anything over 15 meters when you're running AR SMG. So, but at 29 plus meters, where a lot of your AR gunfights are going to take place, even with all headshots, it takes 519 to kill, or just 6 headshots and 2 rounds, it takes 519 milliseconds, which is really good. But if you're not getting 6 headshots, and you can even get 4, which would be great accuracy by that'd be 593, which is competitive. But really, more realistically, you're probably going to be hitting 2 headshots if you can get 2 headshots, and 2 headshots give you a 667 time to kill. Like I said, this thing doesn't have a lot of recoil, so you should be able to hit 2 headshots and get that 667, but that 667 isn't very competitive. And unfortunately, because it does require 2 headshots to get that, it does kind of take it out of the meta. And like I said, it's viable, but it's just not really going to be meta. I mean, you see here, the M4A1 is all the way down below the growl even, unless you hit 2 headshots. If you hit no headshots, it is faster than the growl, but just 1 headshot, it's losing out to the growl. And with 1 headshot, it's only faster than the Farah, the QBZ, the M13, the Krig, and the AN94. And like I said, the QBZ and the Farah are barely losing out in time to kill. And in fact, if you hit 2 headshots, the Farah beats the M4A1 by a considerable amount. And with 2 headshots, it's barely beating the QBZ, but they have better movement, quicker ADS. And in fact, the QBZ's got some of the best movement of any AR in all of Warzone. And so if that's a factor for you, it's going to knock the M4A1 out of place. And the M4A1, the Farah, and the QBZ all have like no or little to any recoil at all. So it's kind of a good comparison there. And like I said, if you hit 2 headshots, it's a 667 time to kill, which is beating out... it's a 667, which, you know, it's beating out the Growl, which I've seen a resurgence in. It's going to beat out not really too much else. I mean, 667, it doesn't beat the C58. It doesn't beat the RPD. It doesn't beat the Grav, but the Grav, you're not hitting 2 headshots. It's not going to beat out the EM2. It's not going to beat out the Cold War AK. So unfortunately, just because it just doesn't kill that fast, it gets kind of taken out of long range. It's probably better if you wanted to keep using it, to use it as a sniper support. Because if you just go to the up close numbers here, you can see, I think JGod has, yeah, M4A1. It's got, what is it, with one headshot, you can get a 593, with 593, which is only 10 milliseconds slower than the XM4. I believe it is slower than the AK as well. Where's the Cold War AK at? Cold War AK is pretty high up, I think. JGod, where's the Cold War AK? Apparently he doesn't have it on here. Oh, there it is. Cold War AK. 600 with one headshot. So it does beat out like the Cold War AK. So it's definitely going to be a better sniper support than it is long range. But let's go ahead and jump over to Warzone, and we'll go ahead and go over to the loadouts for both long range, and I'll go ahead and run through a sniper support loadout as well. Okay, and so no matter what build you're doing, you're going to go the monolithic suppressor, and you're going to go either the stock M16 Grenadier barrel, or you can go the CODWZ marksman. I know there's been some debate back and forth, but the Grenadier barrel does give you the best damage range and bullet velocity. It's kind of figure out your preference. They both have the same negatives. I typically go Grenadier barrel, definitely for long range and probably for sniper support as well. You could go the CODWZ marksman because it does help a little bit on the mobility, but you do lose a little bit of the damage range and the recoil control. So, I mean, the recoil control and the damage range aren't as important, and you do get the slightly better movement. So for sniper support, you maybe go custom CODWZ, but I'd probably stick with the M16 Grenadier because the changes are almost negligible, and I'll take the slightly better damage range and the slightly better recoil control. So from there, go under barrel, commando foregrip, magazine, 60-round mags. If you want, you could go 50-round mags, as you can see here. It doesn't hurt your ADS as much or your movement speed. So, you know, if you're going to run this as a sniper support, definitely go with the 60-round mag or 50-round mag, but otherwise I would go 60. And the other mags just aren't worth using because even if they have a better time to kill, they don't have enough ammo. And for long range from there, you're going to go with the 3x optic and then, of course, reticle T-pose. If you're running this as a sniper support, you're going to come here and you're going to go no optic. And then you have a choice, either go tac laser for the fastest ADS as well as aiming stability, or I know a lot of people run no stock because you get better movement speed and you get better ADS speed. And probably I would go with this because you need the movement speed boost, especially when you're competing with SMGs. Even if they were just Modern Warfare SMGs, you're not going to have the movement. But now when you factor in Cold War AK and XM4, EM2, even the Grav can all be used as sniper supports as well as all those SMGs. You're going to have to compete with that movement of the Cold War weapons. So if you're going to go with sniper support, you could go tac laser, but I would recommend going no stock. I know a lot of people run this even as like an SMG build back in the day. So that's how you would run into sniper support. Obviously, you switch out the stock for the VOK 3x for long range, and other than that, your build's pretty much going to be the same. You could, like I said, go CODWZ custom marksman barrel, and you could go 50-round mag on your sniper support. But with all that being said, I hope this video was helpful for you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more. Tell me down below what you think of the M4A1, if you'd rather use this long-range sniper support or if you just don't like it at all. I'll also have JGod's spreadsheet as well as my social medias linked down in the description, so please feel free to visit those. But with that all being said, I'll see you for Danskin on Rebirth Island. Get frying. Have a good day. Bye.
He ran out the back, I think.
Teammates in the gulag. If they survive, they can redeploy.
Could be a Raven skin. Whatever that lady is called. Great team.
Again.
Your teammates done in.
Fuck.
They're returning to base.
I can't win a gulag tonight.
Alright,
I'm gonna buy him back. His whole team was in the gulag, dude.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Chips and queso. In the Mexican restaurant. Or as I call it, the restaurant. Yo, remember when we had
bounty
perks?
contract.
That was nice. When we had perks, that was nice.
Bounty target identified. Slot the bastard.
Someone just bought back at Super, right? I saw that?
Coordinates marked.
Yeah. I got a red beam.
Yeah, he's landing top super.
Hostile dropping into the
They're on
area.
top
Watch
super.
the skies.
2 of them.
Yeah, Viz. Oh yeah, right here.
Coordinates marked. Close contact.
Acknowledge waypoint.
Down the one, down the left one, down the left one.
Airstrike coordinates marked. Bring it.
This is Striker 3-1, good copy. Strike inbound.
Throwing frag.
No hits on
I'm
that.
zipping up, I'm zipping up. Oh shit, the cluster's gonna kill me. Where's my guy? I didn't get the confirm, did I? He quit the fucking game? Might have self-pressed. Alright, I'm coming. I'm on roof, yeah. It's gonna be mid. Muni going down for stunts.
Someone get that item.
Throwing stun.
He's here, you. Right here, shotgun.
RTB for resupply.
Yeah, back where we just were.
I fell fucked.
Come on! Environment just sitting there. Who sniped you, Bridge?
Yeah, from tower. Bird shooter.
Good, Jay?
There's also guys right where Jay is.
Team shot. Oh, team wipe.
Oh my god, I just missed so many bullets. And I got sniped at from fire.
I team wiped somebody at fire.
That might have been who sniped me.
Yeah, there's still one right there behind that.
Sniping right side.
Column. One dropping in.
They're much better.
He's broken low. Down.
Moving here.
Nice. His teammate's gonna go for the res.
No tower. Or no
Teammate's broken. Teammate's broken. Oh, he's going for the res. Teammate's on him, broken, Jay.
on the rock on blue.
Nice. Yep. Said rock blue. Okay.
Stop camping at you, camping bitch.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Taking shots.
Oh, what the fuck? Throw your heartbeat at him. One farther back, too.
Sending
Finish the
18
job.
mine.
Yeah, I think so. There's also one farther back.
I'm under fire.
Two different teams.
Contract time expired. Lost the target.
One more.
Traffic contact.
Get it done.
I'll land on my stuff.
Yeah, I got. No, there's still a live one on bank, dude. Yeah, I killed the bounty.
My shit.
They're on bank right here.
Stand by for coordinates.
I'm gonna get the high ground on these kids on this ladder here.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I'll buy UAV real quick, okay? Buying and popping right now.
Friendly UAV overhead.
Yeah, I'm dead. Just fucking buy me back.
There's one back here too.
Marking target location.
Watch out, Jake. Watch out.
I'm dead. Wow. Okay.
You got all the money right now.
Indicating waypoint.
I have it, Daddy. There's definitely the bank guy still.
Appreciate it.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
There was those guns here. I don't know how good they are, but from the kill that I got earlier.
Yeah, I'm gonna land on my shit.
Oh, yeah, see.
Stand by.
Right here.
Guard left.
Good.
He's not cheating.
Friendly UAV on
Taking fire here.
there. Got gas moving in.
We should make for the safe zone.
No way.
Accomplished. All targets eliminated.